Do you smell like Anatomy Lab? What I can tell you is I am poor. And so have I had these actual perfumes before? No, I have not. Do you smell like nervous sweat because you have an exam in 9 days? Yes, we're wearing the comfy for this. I do not have time for real clothes right now. Do you smell like you forgot to do laundry and you're wearing the same scrubs that you accidentally spilled some peritoneal fluid on like 3 days ago? Do you smell like you maybe haven't had time to shower in a week? Are you a healthcare professional who has unsuccessfully and desperately looked for a spouse because you know that you are going to be like at least 407 years old by the time you get out of medical school? Well, have I got the product for you. Hello friends. Welcome to this video. I want to talk about today the products and like beauty things that I think are essential for me in medical school. But first I want to introduce my new partner, which is Dossier. There's some things flying around in here because I've already opened the package, but they were kind enough to send me 2 scents to review for you, and there will be a little discount code for you to use that's specific to my channel. I don't know what it is because I don't have an Anki card for it, but it will be here and it will be below as well. So one thing I will say is I will review these scents for you as in like, do I think it smells good or not? What I can tell you is I am poor. And so have I had these actual perfumes before? No, I have not. They were recommended to me, these like actual scents, the scents that these Dossier fragrances were inspired by, were recommended to me in an Instagram poll I did like 3 months ago. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's Ali Bonbon. Not a lot happens over there, similar to this channel, but feel free to follow me. So the scents that these scents were inspired by are YSL's Black Opium and then Versace's Bright Crystal. And shout out to Caitlin and Zarul for recommending those scents to me. So the inspired versions of those, so the Floriental Vanilla is the YSL's Black Opium. And then the Fruity Magnolia is Versace's Bright Crystal. So I'm really excited to smell these. I will tell you just very quickly how this packaging works because I wasn't sure. But they send you, obviously you get the full size. I'll put the pricing so you can see, because not only is this applicable if you smell like Anatomy Lab, but also if you are poor like me. So they send you a sample with quite a bit in it to smell before you spray this guy, and if you don't love it, you can send it back for a full refund. So let's smell Fruity Magnolia. This is the Bright Crystal inspired situation. Yes, we're wearing the comfy for this. I do not have time for real clothes right now. This is nice. It's way fruitier than so the only perfume I've ever owned is Wanderlust by Michael Kors, which I got on like the Google store and it was like 5,000% off. So that's the only claim to fame I have for like knowing what perfume smells like, but this is nice. This is very fruity and light, very summery, springy. So the second one is the Floriental Vanilla, which is the YSL Black Opium. I will spray it on this wrist. Probably not going to smell as springy, which is fine because I sort of like warmer scents usually. Let's give it let's let it settle in. Yeah, so this one's definitely warmer, which I really like. So cool. Yeah, I'm really excited about these. I am really grateful that I was chosen to be a partner, and I can't wait to smell better than I do because those prompts were inspired by yours truly. I smell like all of those things on a regular basis. So happy to smell better. Really excited to incorporate some of these scents into my daily routine. Some other things that I have been loving are, so the most expensive thing in this list is also covered in hair, but it's this Revlon blow dryer. I bought this for myself with Christmas money that I got from my grandparents. I'm not 100% sure on the name right now because I forget, but this has been awesome because I have curly, wavy hair. Some of you have seen it dry naturally. I just blow dried it carelessly with this. But I don't love my curly wavy hair for like professional situations because especially in medicine when you're just like wearing it in a ponytail, when you have like frizzy flyaways, I feel like I just look really young. And so for me personally, I like this part of my head at least to be like smooth, which is a personal preference. I think a lot of people can rock curly hair, but I just look like a baby anyway, so I love it. I think it's easy, and I don't usually do anything else with my hair after. It's kind of a tousled mess, but I think it works for me, and it does make, if I do decide to like curl my hair or straighten my hair, it makes it way easier after. So this has just saved me a lot of time and made me feel a little bit more confident in the clinic and the hospital. The second most expensive thing is this. It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In. I got this at Kroger. Yep. I got this at Kroger. I didn't want to buy it because I think it was like $25 for this little tiny bottle. And I was like, ugh, I would prefer not to. But I moved to the South and it's so humid here. What I will say is I bought this in July and it is April. So I still have like probably a month or two left of it, so it really does last a really long time, and it's made a huge difference in like the frizziness of my hair. So I don't know that everybody needs this. I've loved it. I think it makes my hair nice, but especially if you're having trouble with like frizz and you can't figure it out, this was the key for me. The Anastasia Brow Wiz Beverly Hills, I'm in soft brown. This is what I use to do my brows. I don't even know that they're done right now because I just took a bath, but I am not really bougie on makeup. I think usually on a daily basis I either wear none or I do my eyebrows and put mascara on. But I think drugstore eyebrow stuff is fine as well, but I for some reason just really love this pencil. It's like $26, so it's kind of a little bit more on the spendy side, but I would recommend it. I think it works super well, and I like it for my brows. And then the last three things are just cheap as can be, which is hopefully relatable for some of you. So I'm gonna get some flack from this, especially from my makeup loving friends. Cocoa Butter Vaseline. Shout out to Molly for recommending this to me in undergrad. You can tell that I've had it a long time because it is fading, but this is gonna keep your lips moisturized, baby. Like, it doesn't need to be more expensive than this. This is just lovely. I feel like you just need it, especially your mask drying your lips and mouth out. It's just gross. So last two things are like the same category, which is hair, which all of these seem to be. That's the only thing I care about. And it's these little jelly hair ties. I love these. I feel like my hair doesn't get stuck in them. My hair is always up. I like to play with them. I like to wear this one on my bicep when I'm feeling edgy. They're just fun to play with, and they also are nice to put your hair up in. They're not going to damage and like pull on your hair, especially if you are a woman in medicine or you are a long-haired person in medicine and you are wearing your hair up a lot. It's nice to not damage it. So speaking of having to have your hair back, I sometimes like to do like half of it, like the top is back, but the bottom hair is like down. So I mean, sometimes that looks like some of it up, some of it down. Obviously you're not doing this in like a surgical rotation, but if you're in a clinical setting where it's okay to wear your hair down, little buns, but also like get yourself some clips like this. I only have one on my person right now because I'm not prepared, but I like to do the little, okay, I'm not even gonna be able to show you because I can't. Anyway, so basically this situation, but on both sides, I feel like rock it if you can. So that that's the recommendation. These are the beauty things I would recommend for medical school. I, again, will tell you, I'm excited to not smell like the anatomy lab and to try these out. I love both of these. I'm not going to be sending them back. So if you want to try any of these, if any of those prompts apply to you, if you find yourself being stinky and sweaty, but also smart and brilliant, check out Dossier and use the little promo code. I don't know what it is, but it's here for you to try at your leisure. And let me know if you like it and if there's any scents that you like. It's also available to, there's male scents, whatever that means. There's female scents, whatever that means. Whatever you want, the world is your oyster. If you are looking for something that is inspired by something expensive but is not expensive, which is my aesthetic in general, check it out. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your unending support. Thanks for tolerating my comfy. It's been real. I love you guys. Goodbye.